Hey, what's going on, world? It's your boy, Glenn Lawrence, and I am back with the NRW crew. And you know what time it is? It's the NRW Show. We're bringing you the newest, hottest releases from this week. And of course, I am joined with the illustrious, the awesome, the captain of our ship, Mr. Kuya P. What's going on, bro?
What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. As always a pleasure. And shout out to our girl, Heather, who usually is with us, but just handling school business, life. Everything. Mad love to her. She deals with all of that. So we'll see you when you get back, homie. We'll see you when you get back.
Yeah. Speaking of back, man, what you your back's been up against the wall. You've been so busy lately. What you got going on? Tell us what is new in your world before we get into some awesome, amazing picks for this week, because I think I lined up a good.
Hey man, you're readying up the challenge from my picks from last week. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Busy, man, getting that content together, bro. A lot of stuff dropping on the YouTube, the channel. One of the things this week that's gonna be hot, and it's not one of your picks, so I'm not spoiling anything for you, brother. But With Love season 2 on Prime Video drops this week. I had the immense pleasure of talking to the entire cast, and let me tell you, bro, if you haven't seen the first season of With Love on Prime Video, binge it, bro. It's not like that recommendation last week, Soft and Quiet, which I know you I don't know. I know you don't even want to go there because I messed up your day with it. But this one, I promise you, it's a sweet comedy from the director creator of Jane the Virgin, Gloria Calderon-Claret. It's called With Love. Season 2 is premiering this week. It's basically, I would say, like Love Actually, that amazing film. I don't know if you're a fan of Love Actually. To me, it's one of the best romantic comedies I've ever seen. It's also like a Christmas institution because it's set during Christmas. But if you take like Love Actually and you do like every holiday, and then you mix in a ton of representation, all the races, LGBTQIA, put into a bowl, stir it up, you get With Love, and it is such a great series, bro. Like, I binged it. I was just gonna watch a couple of shows, right, to get ready for these interviews. But then once I saw the first episode, I was like, yo, the writing on this is amazing. Just everything, the characters, bro. You know, you and I, we review and do this for a living in a way, right? With this channel, when a show grabs you, bro, this show grabbed me. I literally binged like the first season, and then went into the second season all in one night, losing sleep because I was so all about this show, bro. Highly recommend it. Watch it with your girl. Watch it with your lovely wife. Recommend it to your friends, your sister, your families, bro. With Love season 2 this week. Fire, son, fire. Not like Soft and Quiet that I said last week.
Kona more,
this one, I highly recommend, bro. Highly recommend.
Kona more. Wait, why are you losing sleep? Like, what were you thinking about dates that you could take your boo on? Like,
no, because I wanted to watch the show. Like, I needed to get sleep because I needed to be ready for the following day. But bro, like, you know how like you get hooked on a show and it's like, nah.
Yeah, and you're like, I need to watch. Like, how many more episodes can I fit in? Like, I can
exactly, bro. Like,
I got
With
you.
Love is that show, bro. Like, I can't recommend it enough, man. If it was my picks this week, it would be on the top of the list, bro. It's
how many episodes?
It's fire. I want to say like season 1 was like 8, and then I want to say the second season is about 8 episodes as well.
Okay.
And so, each episode is like a holiday, like Valentine's Day. That's why I like the Love Actually connection, because it's like tied to that.
Gotcha.
So good. Highly recommend. And check out my interviews, bro. Like, they were super dope. I hope, man, I'm gonna put the energy into air that they get a season 3 after this season 2 drops. Like, it's such a great show, man. And you know, there's not a lot of good quality TV out there. And when you come across a show like this, you gotta recommend it, man. So Prime Video, With Love, peep it.
Was Juneteenth one of the holidays?
No, Juneteenth wasn't one of the holidays.
Juneteenth wasn't in there
last season. But that would be there's always a season 3 if we can make
season
that happen.
Season 3. Hey, listen, next time you talk to them, be like, hey, y'all need to put Juneteenth, because Juneteenth doesn't have any like, you know, Memorial Day is like, oh, we're going to do cookout barbecue. July 4th, like, we need to have some traditions around this new holiday, because it's like what, 2 years old, 1 year old, 2 years old, or something like that.
Why not? Why not? Make
so
it
we
happen.
need to have these traditions that people make up, like, okay, it's like the Juneteenth crab and fish fry, you know what I mean? Or whatever the thing is, the chitlin and okra fest, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, we need to have it for Juneteenth. So I got to throw it out there. Was that what you've been watching? Good. That's good.
And okay. I also wanted to plug one more thing, if you don't mind. So plug on With Love, and then check out the interviews on the channel. But I also have another interview that's going to be on the channel. I recorded it today as of this recording. The show called The Blacklist on NBC. One of the directors, the director for the episode that's launching this week, she was part of the Female Forward program, which is this great program that NBC has to help women in the entertainment industry get their foot in the door, and build those connections so that they can start, directing more work and get the opportunities with their programming. And I spoke to Soraya, I'm going to mess up her last name, Soraya Gurite. Check out that interview on the channel. She's super dope. She worked on Supergirl with CW. She is working on Dead Boy Detectives. She did the pilot for HBO Max. Amazing director. We talked about being a creative, being in the industry, being a person of color. She's Latinx, and just getting opportunities and working hard and outworking everybody else so we can stay in this fight to continue to bring out our thoughts, our creative ideas, our energy. She was super dope. So I want to recommend that interview. It's not up on the channel yet, but when this drops, that interview with her will be up, and she was amazing and a pleasure to talk to, brother. And I've been watching wrestling. There's a lot of wrestling this past weekend. So check out the KayFabeyBaby show that we also have on the NRW, man. But that's enough with me, man. I've been talking. I feel like I talked a lot. I need to know what's up with my brother Glenn Lawrence. How are you, sir?
I've been chilling. I've been watching the NBA playoffs, of course. Watching the
Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah, Jimmy Buckets is my guy. I'm rooting for him, but I also feel a little bit of affinity for the Denver Nuggets. They haven't been getting a lot of love, but they've been the best team in the league all season long. And I'm a big Embiid fan. I thought he should have won the MVP. I was rooting for it, but I hadn't seen Jokic play. I was like, yo, Joker, why do they keep saying this dude is nice? And I saw one game and it looked kind of sloppy. I was like, what? Who? And then I watched the playoffs. I watched him play. I'm like, oh, he is nice. So I've been watching that. Okay. That's been a pleasure.
So who you got? Who's your money on?
If I had to bet, I think Denver's going to win like pretty fairly easily. I'd like to see Miami get it, but I just don't think Miami has. I don't think they have enough. I don't know. I feel like you remember the scene in Invincible when they're all trying to fight Omni-Man.
Yeah,
in the tower. And like they're just going all out, but he's just way too strong. I think that's what's going to happen to the Heat. It's like they got some for him, but I think the Nuggets are Omni-Man. They're just gonna run through the Heat.
Who's Omni-Man on the Nuggets? Who can't
Joker.
They stop?
Joker. I don't think they're going.
He really is like that.
Oh man, he's nice. Have you been watching a lot of basketball?
Unfortunately, brother, it's been a minute.
Yeah. So that's the thing. If you haven't seen him play, you might be like, who is this dude? He's got kind of an unorthodox look to him, but he gets buckets, man, and he knows how to move. He knows how to move the ball. He knows how to score. He knows how. He really is in the running for MVP. Like now I have no problem with the fact that people were like, oh, he should win MVP, because he is really nice and he makes that team go really well. But they got some other ballers on that team that are really good. I don't know. I think Miami might get a game or two, but I think Denver's just. I think just watching what they did to like the Lakers, and the Lakers gave it their best shot, and it was just like not good enough. It was like sweep city, not good enough. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen there. But I have been checking. It was something that we reviewed. Check out the channel for our react on it. I've been watching Silo, and that I've been binging that. I had to catch up on that because there was already
catch my interview with I forget what's his name.
Tim Robbins.
Silo. Yes,
10 Robbins. Man. So it's good. It's interesting. It's an interesting little, like, I really liked it, and then I kind of peeped what was happening, because it's like a really cool high concept thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like humans all living in a silo, can't go outside type of situation. But then like somewhere in the middle of there, it kind of just turned into like kind of a Law and Order procedural.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that's the feeling I get for it, but it's still cool. Still
I have to tune back in because I only watched the first couple episodes.
Okay. Yeah. The first couple episodes were cool. They got me. And then it started kind of getting into this procedural thing. And I was just like, what? Like, are y'all really going to lean into that more or whatever? Because it felt very much like a Law and Order episode arc after like, the fourth or fifth episode. But that's not to say I'm not enjoying it. I'm enjoying it very much. I think the actors are very good. I'm having some good time with it. It's got my man Kamen in there. Tim Robbins as you said, and some of the other actors. I forget who. I hate it when I do this. I have the actor's name in my head.
It's all good, man.
And then it escapes me. So who is the okay, let me see if I can find. It's taking too long to find it. Anyway, y'all know what it is. Check out Silo. It's on Apple TV. It's come out. It's got about 7 episodes right now. So if you watch it, you could get ready for the finale, because I think it's going to be an 8 episode arc. So yeah, so check that out. That's been cool. That's what I've been watching, man. And I'm gearing up. I want to see Spider-Verse. That's going to be probably this weekend. I'll check it out. I don't get the advanced screening like my boy Kuya P does, but I'm gonna.
He does. He just is busy. He's busy.
Nah. I didn't get to see it this time, but I can't wait to see it. Everybody's saying it's amazing. Everybody's saying it's awesome. And it's just, I feel like I already know how good it's going to be. And now that people are kind of confirming, people that I really love and respect, they're confirming how good it's going to be. I'm like, ooh,
right? Like me. Like I recommended Something Quiet, but I didn't.
You're the number one. You're the number one person. If you say that again, I'm gonna cancel you. But you're the number one person that I'm thinking about when I say recommend it. But yeah, man, that's what's going on with me. Rebecca Ferguson. She is the actress in Silo. That's who I was thinking.
Yes. Okay. I was like, hold on, Rebecca Ferguson. And then you said, okay, yeah, call back to Silo. Yes.
Call back to Silo. And it's got another episode coming up on Friday. I believe season 1 is going to be, how many episodes is that going to be? There's going to be 10 episodes. So it should be fun. I'm excited. I can't wait to check out the rest of it. But right now, what we got.
Well, before you do that, I'll tell you this. If you finish that up, since I didn't finish it up, if they come a calling with a season 2, Glenn, I need to have you interview Tim Robbins or any of the other members
or Kamen or whoever. Yeah. I would love it.
You need to do it.
Yeah. Well, let's see how the thing plays out or whatever. Because I don't want to get in there and be like, man, why y'all make it like Law and Order? I thought it was going to be much more sci-fi. But that's neither here nor there. But I'll tell you what is here right now.
What is here?
These picks that I'm going to be doing for this week. And I'm very excited to bring them to you. Y'all know how I do, man. I'm all about reality. And right now, the first pick that I have is a movie called Reality. Let's check this out.
Let's go.
Look, you've had a good career. I don't think you're a big bad master spy. I think you just messed up. I think you might have been angry about what's going on.
The Russians attacked our democracy, and the election president's campaign participated in it.
They didn't attack.
Reality. Were you surprised to see us today?
We are concerned with the leak.
Insider threat.
This is my partner. What partner? Wally Taylor. Hey, how are you? We have a search warrant for your house.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Would you like to see it?
Yes, please. 125 pounds, you guys. Flatter me. Sorry, I have a sense of humor.
That was on your driver's license.
That's right.
Okay, well, I lied.
Don't we all?
Reality. What if I said that you printed out classified information that document has made its way outside of NSA. And the most likely candidate is you.
I think you know a lot more than what you're telling us at this point.
I'm trying to deploy. I'm not trying to be a whistleblower. That's crazy.
Now, why I'm here is to figure out the why behind this.
Look, I'm here.
Reality.
Was there something that just pushed you over the edge on this?
All right, Glenn Lawrence.
There you go. Reality. Wow. So gripping, kind of poignant. This is something that is happening in American society quite often. And another series, Reality winner, she leaked some documents that were not supposed to get out there, exposed some things. And then this is the story of that. It's very interesting how they're kind of portraying it. Like, was she just an accidental, did she make a mistake or did she do a thing? So it'll be very interesting to see where they go with this film. I like watching things like this, like the Snowden documentary, and there's been tons of The Globe, all these other movies about whistleblowers and people who have brought things to light that sometimes need to be brought to light, sometimes didn't, like in the case of The Globe and whatnot, and sometimes things that probably should not have. So anyway, this looks pretty solid. What are you thinking, bro?
Well, man, I think because you and I both live in the DC area, a lot of shows like this or films like this capture our attention because we're so connected to the political.
I ain't connected,
right?
I'm in a spaceship right now.
But just we're enthralled with it because we know and are involved in different aspects.
Don't say we, just say you.
I speak for myself. So yeah, because of previous positions I've held and am involved with. When a project like this comes out that kind of takes that Hollywood version of what I know, it's always very interesting. And so I actually saw the actress who plays the lead on this, Sydney Sweeney, at the day of this recording. She was on NBC talking about the show. And I was like, oh, dope. First off, I didn't even know about the show yet. First, it was Sydney Sweeney. I think girl is fine. She was on a show called Euphoria. She was in The White Lotus. And I was like, okay, Sydney Sweeney, I see you, girl. Like, I'm gonna watch what you do. So anyway, I tuned into the thing on the morning, and then she started talking about that she's in this new film or series. I'm not sure if it's a film or series. And I was like, oh, it's based off of that case or whatever, right? I was like, okay, I'm all in. And so yeah, man, Sydney Sweeney, I like the story that I'm aware of in history and being involved in this area. I know. Always curious how they kind of translate those things. So call me in. And one of the things that she said in her interview that I really dug is for the interrogation scenes, what made her want the role and fight for it even more when it came about with the casting is she really liked that they used pretty much word for word the transcripts from the interrogation. And, and that's what they did in the film as well. And she really wanted it to be the one to give that voice to the character, well, to the actor character, that they're depicting. And I was like, okay, go ahead. You challenging yourself as an actress. And yeah, man. And like no makeup on. You see her in the trailer, looking like a regular schmegler. Like you love it, go hard. And so you just love to see acting and people like putting their heart and soul into the character and going with it. And so, yeah, man, I'm all about this series, man, or show, whatever it is. But yeah, Sydney Sweeney's dope. Knowing about this and just seeing how this all ties in, man, I'm intrigued like you, bro. Like I think the both of us, with all this kind of with programming like this, it kind of just captures our attention and our ears because, we care about the world and we care about what's going on, and seeing how Hollywood interprets it is also very, very interesting.
Very, very interesting. So there you go. Reality. That's coming out on HBO Max, and I think it drops Friday, correct? Am I right on that?
Not sure.
Friday. Hold on.
Close it.
Let's see. Let's see when it comes out, just so we can.
And is it a series or is it a film? I want to say it's a film.
It is a film by HBO Max. It's Tina Sater, director, Sydney Sweeney, Josh Hamilton, Marchant Davis are in it, and it should be coming to you this week. So May 29th.
Actually available now. Available now.
Starts streaming. Oh yeah, 2 days ago. So it's out. It's out there. So I think people will like this. Like I said, start streaming on the 29th. So check that out. You got your reality there. And if reality is not your thing, then do I got the thing for you. So you can check out a Simulant. Let's check out Simulant.
Look at my man Glenn with his set.
At Nexera, we ensure all simulants obey the precepts.
Man, Robbie Amel.
The first precept is do not inflict harm on any human being.
Good morning.
The second precept restricts simulants from modifying themselves or any other simulant in any way.
Watch out!
Had that dream again.
I thought you would help.
Please.
The ongoing debate around simulant sentience intensifies.
Fourth gen, female!
Skeptics continue to voice concern over simulant's integration into society.
You know she's a simulant. A simulant? Are you sure?
The sim has been hacked. Somebody altered the restrictions.
So someone made it possible for it to hurt me. Did you notice anything unusual about his behavior?
He didn't know that he was a sim. He was having dreams about his accident.
There's a lot of bad code in you right now. All I want to do is eliminate those restraints so that you can be free. What did you do to me?
Expand!
Who you are can transcend who you were if you let it.
Freeze!
You lied to me.
I love him.
Full wipe initiated.
Zeros and ones.
You are not my husband. You're a mistake.
You don't mean that.
You're not him!
Then what am I? You're better.
No!
I can't help but feel like part of my husband moved into him. Like part of his soul's inside of him.
The first precept is do not inflict harm. The second precept restricts simulants from modifying themselves. Precept 3 forbids simulants to commit an act.
We can coexist, you know? Love prevails.
All right.
Oh, the Simulant. Simulant coming to you, said April 7th there, but apparently it's streaming now. Coming out this week.
Yeah, I was super confused because it was something we promoted earlier on this year, or at least not on the channel. Generally, with every release week, I download and share all the other projects that are dropping. And I remember seeing this earlier this year, but I guess it didn't officially drop until now.
Yeah, apparently it'll be dropping June 2nd. Is when
actually it dropped in Canada. That's why it dropped way back when in Canada. It's now, I guess, coming to the States.
Okay, coming to the States. Yeah, but Simulant, there you go, my man Robbie Amel. I love seeing what he's doing out there. He's very good. Jordana Brewster, just saw her in Fast X, and Simu Liu, directed by April Mullen. Man, I like this, man. I like where it's going. I like to see what they're talking about in terms of AI, where it's going, where we could go. Because as much as it seems like this is such a far-fetched thing, we're probably closer to this than we are horse and buggies.
Yeah, man, it's kind of scary. As I was saying earlier, I was watching NBC News this morning. They had a whole segment on AI and how it might be the end of the world very soon with AI and it getting sentient and killing us. Literally on NBC this morning, I was like, are we actually talking about AI becoming Cyberdyne on NBC and, like it being a extinction level event? And they were talking about that, bro. It was kind of scary, bro. But yeah, they were having a real conversation about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is we have to realize that we're creating something and we don't know where it will go. But
Seriously.
similar to when like they created nuclear weapons, luckily better heads prevailed in terms of not using those and deciding that it's better for humanity to keep those under lock and key. Hopefully, the same thing with AI. We use them for good. There are purposes. We created nuclear reactors and all these other type of things, which has been helpful to humanity. And the same thing with AI, you know what I mean? Not using it for nefarious purposes. It'd be very interesting. But I mean, this is, taking it to that next step where you have now infused like a humanoid, basically a simulant of us, a likeness of us, and put something in there, that actually could have sentience. So it's very, very interesting to say. I would just say I think that we can live harmoniously. So if the AI does come alive, it does become sentient, and it happens to check out the NRW and all the love that we show and put out into the world, just know that we think that we can live together, and there's an ally.
Yes,
I strongly believe that when it comes to evolution, that could be the next evolution of things, and it's growing and making things better for this thing we call life in this world. So hopefully we will be able to coexist. But the movie looks fire. I think it looks dope, man. What do you think?
It looks interesting. Jordana Brewster, like you said, Sam Worthington, Robbie Amell, Simulu, got a spectacular cast. And just the concepts and everything looks great. Yeah. Sign me up. I don't know if I'm going to head to the theater, but if it hits the streaming, I'm definitely going to check it out.
All right. So damn. So
I'm kind of scared,
so
man. Like seeing that conversation this morning, seeing more shows like this, just how technology is becoming sentient. That is why I'm very nice to Alexa. Whenever I ask Alexa anything, I always say thank you to Alexa. And as I'm saying it right now, she's probably listening to me. But listen, Alexa, I'm saying good things.
Oh man. So have you given much thought to this though? Have you thought about the I feel like there's been a constant thing of like, what's it going to be? Is it going to be a zombie apocalypse? Is it going to be a pandemic? Is it going to be aliens? Is it going to be an asteroid? And then it's like, AI killer bot takes the lead.
Well, AI, because of just, like I said, as of this recording's morning, that's on top of mind. But I just want to see aliens, hopefully. I want to know about other life in the universe before we all go, at the least. But I'm just going to take care of fam, bro. That's all we can do is just take care of our immediate circle and just live our lives, bro. And just try to put good will and good energy out there. So that's all I'm going to try and do. No matter what hits us and finally takes us out, at least my karma and energy will be positive.
There you go. All right. Well, there it is. Simulant, June 2nd, coming straight to you. And now we've done it. We dealt with reality. We dealt with simulants. And now we got to deal with this multiverse. Or should I say Spider-Verse? Let's go across the Spider-Verse with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
What's up, danger?
My name is Miles Morales. I'm Brooklyn's one and only Spider-Man. And things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
All right, whatever.
Whatever?
Wow.
Whatever?
So are you like a cow or a Dalmatian?
I am the Spot.
It's not funny. Don't do that.
Miles's grades are pretty good. A in AP Physics.
That's my little man.
And a B in Spanish.
What?
Ooh, okay.
Miles.
Are you trying
Mira, eso es imposible.
I gotta go. All right, bye.
He's lying to you. And I think you know it.
What's up, danger?
Miles! Want to get out of here?
Oh, when? So wait a minute. There's an elite crew with all the best spider people in it?
Who's the new guy?
This is unbelievable.
This is the lobby.
Miguel O'Hara. The whole thing was his idea.
What's a guy got to do to join this spider team?
You can never be part of this.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999-99.
Come on, go easy on the kid. He had a terrible teacher.
Peter.
Miles.
You have a baby?
I have a baby.
No puedo más, no puedo más. I'll take it from here.
Miles, being Spider-Man is a sacrifice. You have a choice between saving one person and saving every world.
Send me home.
I can't do that.
I can do both! Spider-Man, always.
Not always.
What about Uncle Ben?
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here.
Can't stop me now!
You can't run forever, kid!
I can't lose one more friend.
Miguel, this isn't what we talked about!
You knew?
I have no idea what you're doing!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
All stations, stop Spider-Man.
You? Me?
And then I looked at my uncle and...
let me guess. He died?
Boom.
There it is. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, dropping this week, June 2nd, right? 2 days from now. That seems exciting. I don't know, man. I'm very excited for it. You've already seen it, so without any spoilers, what do you think, man? What's going on?
All right, Glenn Lawrence, I promise you, I will not spoil my feelings for this film for you right now. And for the people watching this, what I said when I came out of the screening and what I posted to my IG and what I've told everybody on WTOP is that this joint is amazing. This joint is spectacular. This joint is astonishing. This joint is superior to that other multiverse film in The Flash that we're getting in like 2 weeks. This is the ultimate Marvel tale. The graphics, the animation is what, if you love the original, you're getting that and on a whole nother level. If you love the soundtrack and the music, you're getting that and on a whole nother level. That is this film. And the only negative I can say about this joint is if you didn't know that this was a part one in a 2-part film series with the other films.
That's no spoilers.
No, that's already put out there. That's not a spoiler.
That's not, because I did not know it.
but a lot of people, because there's been people, because some people don't know, but it was pressed. It was put out by the press. Everybody, bro. This is part one of a part two. Part three, Beyond the Spider-Verse, drops in March of next year. This is part one. So this isn't a self-contained. The only detracting thing is why I will say Into the Spider-Verse is better than this film, but it's kind of hard to quantify better. You know what I'm saying? Is that part one was self-contained. This isn't, because it's a 2-parter. That is the only negative if anybody has anything negative to say about this film, is that it's a 2-parter and not a single story film. You're falling asleep on me. I'm looking at you.
That was a spoiler, and I'm trying.
It's not a spoiler.
It is a spoiler.
Everybody knows this was a 2-part film, man.
Cliffhanger. I wanted to be left on the.
You work in press. Hanging. You're supposed to know this.
No, but I have purposely allowed myself not to hear things so I could be fully immersed. And now I'm gonna know, it's gonna continue on. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to be on the edge of my seat, but that's all right. It's all good. I should have saw it coming. But you know, it is.
Did you see what I was saying with all the adjectives though? How heavy of a Spider-Man fan? What was I doing with all the titles I just gave you?
You left out amazing.
I said it. I started with amazing. It's amazing. Really? It's spectacular.
Okay.
It's astonishing. It's superior. It's ultimate. It's the Marvel tale.
So they're all in there. Okay. Yeah. Well, again, you know what I mean? Like, it is good. I would have liked if you just said, I really enjoyed it. It's really great. What do you think about the trailer?
I cannot win with you.
That's what I wanted to hear. But I threw it out there to you, and those are your thoughts. Those are your honest thoughts. I think everybody watching this will be very happy to know that it's very, very fire. And that it's a multi-parter. For me, I really am excited to get in there, man. I'm really excited to see the team back together again. Joaquin Dos Santos, Kemp Powers, Justin K. Thompson directing, Shamik Moore again reprising the role of Miles Morales, Haley Stanfield in there, Oscar Isaac, just the whole nine. Once again, my girl Issa Rae in there. I'm excited for this. Can't wait to see it. Although now I'm like, dang, should I wait until March so I can binge it all together? You know what I mean?
Can't win with this brother. Can't win. And you know what? I do feel bad for those that may not have known, but the world knew. Almost every comic book fan that I know, with the exception of my brother Glenn Lawrence, knew this was a 2-part film. But apparently, you didn't.
To be fair, I did hear that like when they first released the very first press on this, the very first like poster and whatnot. I had heard just rumblings that it was supposed to be a 2-part or whatever, but now it's been confirmed. I'm giving you a hard time. It's not. You've spoiled worse in the past. So but this is very, very exciting to see that they basically were able to follow up an amazing first film.
And for real though, because that joint was fire, bro.
Everything, yeah.
To bring it back again, bring everybody back and make it meet, if not exceed, in a way. They did that shit, bro. I want more from this team and everybody involved with that. We need more films like this. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to check it out. I'm gonna take the little guy to check it out as well. I'm very excited for that. So there you go. Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I've been giving you a hard time. Now it's your chance to give it back to me. What do you give my picks this week?
What do we have? We have Reality, we have Simulant, we have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, bro. Those are definitely thumbs up, bro.
Okay.
Definitely thumbs up.
Solid. Gonna check.
I would also throw in, I wish we had more time in what we do, and we only do 3. I would highly recommend The Boogeyman. That is also dropping this week. And like I said earlier, With Love on Prime Video. A lot of good shit dropping this week, man. It's a fire week. You can't miss this week, man.
You can't miss this week. Anything you watch is going to be solid. And then, of course, there's going to be the NBA Finals on Thursday. So you could check that out. It
looks like the Heat are going to miss, right? It's going to be the Nuggets all the way.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the Heat are able to do it, but it might be them Nuggets. It might be them Denver Nuggets this year. So with that being said, you can always find me, Glenn Lawrence, at levelupcomedy.com, Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook and IG, Glenn Levels Up on Twitter. Kuya P, tell them where they can find you, my sir.
All right, I need to get me some nuggets because I have been working all day and I need to get some food in me. Hit me up at the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, IG, Hive, and of course here with Glenn and the whole squad at the NRW and Unreleased Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. Glenn, Lawrence, how can they level up with you?
Oh, I just told him.
Oh, you did? Give it to. Oh, I didn't know if you, bro. I guess, like I said, it's the Nuggets. I need to eat because I haven't eaten all day.
I feel you, bro. But just because Kuya gives me them drops, you can find me at levelupcomedy.com. Glenn Levels Up on Facebook and IG. Glenn Levels Up on Twitter. Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook and IG. There you go. And
it wasn't a drop. It's final season. It was an assist.
That was an assist.
And then you slammed that shit,
and
son.
Slammed it. Bah! And that's how we're going to end it. We're going to end it with the slam. Check out those hot things this week coming at you live. Reality, Simulant, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. You can't miss, man. You can't miss, man.
Can't miss, y'all.
That's it. That's it for us. We'll be out until next week. Later.